Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the live, man. Welcome to the live. It's your boy Big Wild Opinion back with another live video. Man, it's been a few days. It's been a few days. It's been a few days, but you know, had to take a few days off. Back at it, back on it, you know, back like I never left. Come on in. What up, creeping T? Happy Memorial Day. ATB, what's up? ATB, what's going on? Come on in, man. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. It's been a few days. Welcome. Man, it's a lot going on in the world, bro. Happy Memorial Day. We're gonna get through this today. Real nice and smooth. What's up, Miss Hot Pink? Got some updates for y'all.
So I'm a beachside hotel.
What's going on? What's going on, man? It's been a few days, bro. It's been a few days. I'm back. Want to bring y'all a little bit of content. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting sent some stuff over. I've been getting some stuff sent over to me, and really been trying to take out the time uh, to decipher some of the information that I've been getting. ATB say they investigating that mass shooting. Justice Department. Yeah, they need to be investigated, man. You know what? Let me tell y'all something about that mass shooting, man, that really disturbed me. They spoke to the kid. Well, he's not a kid, he's a grown up, he's an adult. They spoke to the shooter mom, and the shooter said that the shooter mom made a statement as if she said her son had his reasons for doing what he did. She said my son had his reasons for doing what he did. Man, some things I can't understand, and some things I would never understand. And that's just for us as people, us as individuals. What's up, Darlene? Say good morning, happy Memorial Day on this Monday. Happy Memorial Day to you as well. Something we as people would never understand how another person thinks. What's going on in another individual head. We don't know the reason why people do the things they do or what's going on with them, but I know one thing for a fact, they quick to blame everything on mental health. They quick to blame everything on COVID. They quick to come up with a diagnose, but they don't know what's causing it. How can you diagnose something if you don't know what's causing it? If you all notice this stuff happens close to midterm election, right? Man, it's crazy. But it like the shooter mom just like she said my son had his reasons for doing what he doing. What reason do you have for What's up, Big Baby Purnell? What reason do you have for shooting innocent children? What reason could you possibly have for shooting innocent children? Man, this is why I always feel like when mass shootings and things like that go on, you know what I'm saying? Why is it that the shooter, why kill a shooter, man? Why kill a shooter? We want to know. I mean, the public deserve answers, man. If we never figure out, if we never realize what's causing a person to go inside a movie theater or a school or a church or anything to that magnitude, Walmart or convenience store, and shoot innocent people, if we never realize what it is that makes these people do the things that they do, or what are they thinking when they do these things, killing them is never gonna resolve the answer, right? We'll never get the answer. It's getting crazy by the day. But I got some good stuff. I'm gonna start it off with the good stuff. I want to know what y'all think about this. What I'm about to play. I'm about to play a short clip. And I was strolling through on social media, and I saw this clip, and at first it caught me off guard. Do y'all think this lookalike is close or not close at all? Well, I'm gonna play the video, so hold on. I want to know if y'all think this lookalike is close or not close at all. Y'all know, no BS, man. All positivity.
I wanna cross. I miss you. Off to Cali. I miss you. Off to Cali.
I'll play it again. Do y'all think this lookalike, is this a close lookalike or is this a miss?
I wanna cross. I miss you. Off to Cali.
Man, look, I'm telling y'all, I ran across this video. I ran across this video and I'm like, what the hell? I said, man, I mean, it was scary. It was so scary, man. I was like, I hear this all the time. They say everybody gotta look alike. Everybody gotta look alike. Man, when I saw that video, man, I said, what the hell? Bruh, I'm talking about, man, I'm talking about so close, bruh. If you didn't know, if we didn't know 100% certainty, of the situation with the late Aaliyah, man, this young lady that we just saw right here, man, I'm talking about, bruh, it was so scary, man. When I first seen that video, I was like, what the hell? Man, I had to go back and play it again. Man, I done watched that video about 100 times, bro, because I'm just sitting here like, God, dog. Like, man, that lady actually almost looked like a twin. Almost looked like she could be a sister or a relative. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about if they gonna do anything, if they gonna do something different, or another documentary or anything like that pertaining to, man, they need to be calling her, casting her out, man, because man, that girl right there, she was close. I mean, she was close. She was real close. Okay, okay. That's that. That's that. That's that to get us started. That's right there. That was that to get us started, man. That was to get us started. But y'all seen the title, JP, JP, as we know, is Jaronda Pace, Jaronda, or whatever they call it, Jaronda, Jalier. Yeah, no, I said, big baby. It could pass. It could pass. She could pass. You know what I'm saying? From a distance, she could pass most definitely. But if you get close up, and it's quite different. But old Geronda, man. What's up, Nisa? Old Geronda, man. Geronda, Jahonda, Jalaya Payson, man. This is something, man. I was listening to the motion that Jennifer put in about the sentencing guideline, and when it came to Geronda, it seemed like the sentencing guideline for Geronda, the sentencing guideline for the charges against Geronda, the charges that were put in for Geronda was like, how like if this shit with Jaronda just don't sit well. I mean, none of it sit well with me. But the fact that we know that this female lied to public officials, she lied to the courts, she lied to anybody she wanted to deal with that was of age, and for the courts to sit here and charge somebody for this woman who admitted that she lied and persuaded, coerced, and enticed and induced someone, and y'all want to sit here and say that the sentencing guideline could be possibly life for a drug. How do you even charge somebody for the actions of Jaronda Pace, the admitted actions of Jaronda Pace? How is she even how is anything pertaining to her even? How did it even make it? How wasn't those charges not dropped? Now y'all dropped some of the counts, but y'all chose to keep counts with Jaronda. Out of all people, I would rather y'all kept the other counts that y'all dropped and dropped Jaronda. Jaronda was, the woman admitted she lied. The woman admitted to extortion when she claimed that she got a settlement, and then she gave a person that worked for Robert a portion of her settlement. So that right there alone. What's up, Courtney? What's up, Courtney Love? That right there alone is she pointed out the extortion within herself. This ain't no shit that Jennifer had to go and dig up. Jennifer had to go and find. This is shit that what up, EJ? This is shit that she admitted to. She admitted to lying. She admitted to getting a settlement. She admitted to giving one of Robert's workers a portion of her settlement. What? Now, if Robert abused you, if you say Robert abused you, true or no? Okay. We're going to say, you say Robert abused you. Now, that's just like us, right? That's just like one of us saying that, somebody we know, Sam, somebody we know abused us. You know what I'm saying? Then we go back and get a brother or their sister, you know what I'm saying, a piece of our settlement. You know what I'm saying? If Robert abused you, why are you even having dealings with anybody that's tied to Robert? How is it that you have connections with, and how are you still connected to anyone that's tied to Robert? If Robert abused you, that means if someone allowed Robert to abuse you, why are you even dealing with them? What even makes you comfortable to even give them, to even give them some money? Unless this was the plan from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You met this dude who had a lower level job which was Bubba, who she admitted to having a relationship with. Then, oh, you and Bubba sat around and talk. Hey, I know how we can get some money. You know what I'm saying? Bubba gonna tell you, look, I can send you to somebody that can help you get some money. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all sit here and plotted and put this scheme together. And then you admitted that on the stand. You testified on the stand. I'm trying to see what the hell was the jury listening to. I'm trying to understand what was the jury listening to. What was the jurors listening to the point to where they couldn't even hear the extortion clear as day? The woman said she went to the man's house and couldn't get in. She jumped the fence. But she jumped the fence and got caught. Then one of his workers let her in the house. She never said that he was even there. She never said that Robert was there. She said one of the workers let her in the house. She went in the house and went into his room, started taking pictures. So this is my thing to the justice system. Y'all are telling us as men, women can make up anything. Women can make up a story and make it sound believable. Long as it sounds believable, then y'all are willing to go after a person and bring charges against a man, even if this man don't know this woman from fucking night and day. Even if this man don't know this woman from night and day. Long as the story sound believable, and she got some, if she got, that's just like me allowing a female to come in my house, and if a woman come in my house and take pictures sitting on my couch, if she come in and take a picture of my, and I'm not even home, and she can take them same pictures she came in my house and took, she can take them same pictures and go down to a police station and say, I took advantage of her. Now I'm defending myself. I'm defending myself versus some pictures. She got pictures saying that she was at my house, but I gotta have a good ass alibi to say that I was nowhere near my house at the time. You gotta defend yourself against lies, is what they're telling us when you look at what Jaronda Pace did. When we look at what Jaronda Pace did, you gotta defend yourself against lies. And then not alone, then also, like, I'm still trying to understand what was the jurors listening to. The woman said she got a settlement. Her first settlement she got from Rob, she gave his worker, she gave an employee of his part of her settlement. So where does the questioning come in? And at that point, as me as a juror, like I'm sitting here like, okay, I'm listening to your story. I'm following you. I'm trying to understand where you're going. But when you say you sued you sued Robert, then you got your settlement from Robert. Then you gave Robert's employee a portion of your settlement. Hold on now. At some point, the questioning got to come in. At some point, you got to start to question that shit. I'm on a motherfucking live, man. Me, you all the way up. I mean, how do y'all feel about this? Man, what y'all, how would y'all take this? I mean, I already know how we feel over here when it comes to that shit, but I'm trying to see, how did a jury take anything that JP said and put and bring charges? How were they able to bring charges for her? And out of the, you know, certain people that took the stand, she was the most inconvincing person that was up there. I mean, everything she said was like, oh, you literally lied about your age. You literally stole money. You literally, you know, it was plain as day. Plain as day. Her whole story, if you just think back to her testimony, you just sound like it just sound like a setup. It sound like a whole setup. I'm just looking at this like, man, how did y'all bring charges? I don't know how, a lot of the charges. Just thinking back to some of the testimonies that we heard people talk about. Oh, they still kept saying, I didn't say that. The government said this. The government said that. I didn't say that. Can I look at my statement? A lot. I'm trying to even figure out how these charges even calculated, and for this man to be facing life in prison. Life in prison behind a lot of this shit that we heard in these testimonies, man. This shit is crazy. I'm starting to look at a lot of this shit like, what the fuck is really going on? What's really going on? We know it ain't right. We see it night and day. Night and day. Nah, he didn't know about no payout. But see, this is ATB. This is why. See, right there, you say, I thought R. Kelly said he didn't know about payout. And this is why R. Kelly is trying to separate himself from Darryl McDavid. Because Darryl McDavid was the one doing the payout. Darryl McDavid was signing these. R. Kelly had no control over his account and who got paid and who didn't get paid. He didn't even get paid sometimes. He was getting allowance sometimes. He was getting allowances. He was getting stipends. As they say, he was getting stipends. So a lot of these payouts, R. Kelly had he was not aware of people being paid with these settlements. He had no clue of these settlements. But the thing is, this is why Darryl McDavid is trying to keep himself attached to R. Kelly. If he want the lawyer that he got so bad to represent him so bad, why would you not take a severance? Therefore, that lawyer can represent you. But you don't want to take a severance because you don't want to take accountability for these payouts and these settlements that was given out without the permission of Mr. Kelly. See, a lot of this shit gonna start to make sense. It all gonna make sense when it comes down to Darryl McDavid. He didn't know what was going on. Darryl McDavid was the one behind the scenes pulling the strings. I said this in a prior video. That this was the get rich quick scheme. They find females, give them settlements. The female take the settlements. They take a portion of the settlement. Then they give a portion of the settlement back to Darryl McDavid, or they give a portion of the settlement back to Susan Logan. Then Bubba got a finder's fee. I guess Bubba's finder's fee was $4,000, which Jaronda gave him. You know what I'm saying? He said he ran out of gas and did not have money in his pocket. Exactly. They had to give somebody some money in a gas can to go get some gas to come put gas in the car. He had no control over his account. But at this point, ATB, this is why Jennifer is trying to separate Kels from Darryl McDavid, because a lot of Darryl McDavid's doing is the reason why they are able to say these women are coming out and say, oh, I got a settlement for Robert. Robert never knew nothing about these settlements. When you ask Robert say he didn't try to buy no take back. So I was looking yesterday at a video. I was on YouTube looking at a video, and I was like, who is individual one? I'm starting to think individual one is fucking Darryl McDavid. From his actions, I'm not sure. They say individual one pay individual two to go buy the tape, go get tapes back. So who the hell had the money to pay who the individual one? I'm starting to think they got individual one with no pitch. I'm not sure who individual one may be, but individual one know Darryl McDavid. I can tell you that. Because Darryl McDavid, all this shit, they put it in place to make it seem like R. Kelly knew what was going on. But the whole time, when you see people, this case is sophisticated, but it's not sophisticated. You really have to think like a criminal would think. If you looked at this shit, what we're hearing, and you looked at this information, and you think from a criminal standpoint, you think, what up, Prima? What up, Shirley? If you think from a criminal perspective, you think from someone who's stealing, who's trying to cover their tracks. Darren McDavid was trying to cover his track. He was stealing, but at the same time trying to clean it up. But he always, and then he was setting it up so if something ever came back, it would come back on R. Kelly and not come back on him. But see, Jennifer sees and Jennifer knows the play. Everybody is starting to see the play. See, this is what we know that they've been stealing from him throughout his whole career. But now the play is being exposed. See what Darren McDavid didn't expect, and what a lot of people didn't expect. A lot of these people didn't expect for an attorney like Jennifer Bonjean to come on to R. Kelly, to come into R. Kelly's life and come on to this case the way that she has came on to this case. Now a lot of the shady dealers are being exposed. You see the woman say the man got $1 million from Robert, and then told Robert that he was opening up a business. They was going into business together. And then when it came down to it, at the end of the day, the business is his and not Robert's at all. So you make that make sense. They say, don't Robert has the right. Yeah, he has the right to face his accuser. But the thing is, with him facing his accuser, is so much going on the outside, like the puppet master who called in the gun threat to the theater, who hired somebody to blow up the car. See, Darren McDavid, he knows all of these things. See, this is why this case went the way that it went, because it's people, it's not so much of these alleged victims, it's the people in R. Kelly's inner circle who's keeping the commotion and corruption going on around this case. It's people within his inner circle who had these people out here taking these drastic measures to try to stop a screening of surviving R. Kelly, or to stop a witness from testifying. It's people within his camp who did that. It wasn't the witnesses, it wasn't the accusers who had something to do with that. It's people within his camp who was trying to cause this corruption and confusion around R. Kelly's case, because they wanted this case to be buried the way that it was buried and not looked upon by people, but they could not keep people who really support this man and see the injustice away from seeing what was going on. See, Darren McDavid, the dude, he's a dirty player, but see, this is what you get when you got a person who's been stealing, a person who's sat up and stole, a person who's sat up and took from another person for over 20 years. You done took. And now the rooster has come to hatch. Now, look, now, he still want to be attacked. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Anybody that's watching this live stream, even myself, if I'm being involved in a case where I know I haven't done anything and my hands are clean, but they're saying I got a co-defendant who's being charged with 20 different charges that I have no idea about, ain't no a severance, man. A severance would be the best way to go. If your hands are clean, a severance is the best thing for you. Why do you want to be charged? Why you want to be a co-defendant on these charges that this man is being charged of? If your hands are clean, the only thing that tells me the reason why you don't want to separate yourself from him is because you got dirt on your hands. Shirley Williams she say R. Kelly was given bad advice by his managers and attorneys. He was told not to say anything. They will handle these accusations. Exactly. And if you ever heard Bill Cosby said the same thing. He said they pay out settlements because they pay out settlements and they sign NDAs because some things that go on ain't worth bringing to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? They say people come and try to sue them all the time. So the best thing for them to do, they will pay out a settlement to avoid it from coming to the light. We hear a lot of celebrities say that R. Kelly ain't the first celebrity involved in paying out settlements, but R. Kelly was one of the first celebrities who had crooked ass managers, crooked ass attorneys on his team. Then the attorney that he did represent him from 2002 to 2008, after he went on to represent R. Kelly. So this is what I'm saying. Exactly, Premier. And if you really look at it, I mean, if you really look at it like this is what I look at. This is what I see. This is what I see. And how Darryl McDavid at this point, I'm sitting here I'm listening to how Darryl McDavid is trying to fight the fact that Jennifer is saying that his attorney, will be compromising to the case if Darryl McDavid is attached to the case with R. Kelly. So the thing would be if now Darryl McDavid, he's a stupid motherfucker. And I'm gonna tell y'all how, because R. Kelly, we know it's been alleged that R. Kelly was a cash person. R. Kelly only dealt in cash. He only dealt with cash. He only dealt with cash. He didn't do bank cards, credit cards, write checks, none of that. So Darryl McDavid being the crook that he is, so if R. Kelly kept this attorney, if he kept this attorney Jensen, if he kept attorney Jensen 10 years, after the 2008 trial, so that means he would have to pay a retainer, right? Prima Donna in here, Prima Donna still in here, Big Sis Prima Donna, or anybody that can answer this question, right? If you keep attorney-client relationship after you have been after your case have been resolved, you have to pay a retainer, which you have to pay a monthly retainer to keep that attorney, just in case anything else come up, or how would that go? Kelly said in an interview back in 2002 with the interview with Ed Gordon, he won't to fight those lawsuits, but he was advised not to. Yes, he did say that. I see it even on the Travis Smiley. I think that's his name, Travis Smiley interview. So Prima Donna say several attorneys were on payroll robbing him blind. Exactly. And see, this is why Jennifer is gonna be able to prove that Mr. Jensen was working for R. Kelly after the 2008 trial, all the way up until 2018 or something like that. So Kip suggested he pull all contracts and find out who still billed him and for what. Yeah, that's what he gonna have to do. And see, the thing is, with Darryl being the type of player he is, we gotta really hope see, Darryl thought he was smart. And he tried to cross all his T's and dot all his I's, but he was sloppy. He still was sloppy with his movement. That's why, Jennifer, when she came out and said why they not contesting the fact that Jennifer said that Darryl and R. Kelly supposed to be going into business together to get a restaurant, but when it come down to it, the only person had the restaurant was Darryl. What up, Paul Books and Gaming? Prima said in itemized statements for all attorneys he wants to employ. Yeah, he gonna have to go through all of it. He gonna have to. I'm quite sure, man. That's why Jennifer said they bringing in these specialists. They bringing in these specialists to go over these reports. And see, I'm gonna tell y'all. I don't know. Y'all probably know. And this is the problem that I'm telling y'all that Stephen Greenberg was brought in he was originally brought in to look into the finances of R. Kelly and see where the money was going and how the money was being spent. That's what Stephen Greenberg was originally bought into this fight for. He didn't come into this situation to be an attorney for this type of trial and cases like this. He was brought in simply to investigate the finances and see what was going on with Mr. Kelly's finances. And this is why he was attacked by people like Con Hustle. And who employed Con Hustle? Darryl McDavid. See, a lot of these plays, you just gotta sit back and y'all will be able to put sit back and put the pieces to the puzzle together. Let's see what Lil Max said. Robert Kelly talk about R. Kelly signed NDAs with JP. That doesn't mean nothing happened. Kanek made it clear in his closing argument that R. Kelly never slept with JP. Right, he never have. Prima said, and they know all them signatures fraudulent. Yes, all them signatures fraudulent. And how did Don Russell get killed signature? Same way. That's not no real. That's not, man. They know they tripping. ATB factual Prima said that's why I knew something was suspect when he needed a forensic specialist in the first place. As I said, exactly. And this is why when Jennifer filed a motion a couple months ago, and Jennifer said they was bringing in specialists, forensics, and things like that, I say this case is finna take another turn. This is gonna take another turn. When she told Ann Donald she was looking into bringing specialists on, she was looking to bring forensics on. I say this case finna take another turn, and now a lot of shit is finna be exposed. Even more shit than what we know finna be exposed, because the real truth is finna come out. A lot of the shady dealings is about to come out. Darlene say Jennifer is about to get to the root of all of them bad situations. Yes, she is. She's doing her due diligence. She's working. His old attorney, doesn't she have contract? I don't know, but I know Darren McDavid, he fucked because he gonna either have to get a new lawyer or he gonna have to take a severance, man. He gonna have to severance himself from the case or get a new lawyer. I don't know if he want that lawyer so bad, why he won't take the severance. That's what I'm not even understanding. They thought they were going to get away with it, probably never find out. Robert will be in jail for life, and they will be around here feeling utilize all Robert's information. And you know what? And this is why we have to look at this situation with these females. The situation with these females is like a gift, and it's a curse, and it's a gift. I ain't gonna say it's a gift and a curse. I'm gonna say it's a curse and it's a gift, because the curse is the accusation that you're being accused about. But the gift is a lot of the shit that's been hindering you and holding you back, and a lot of shit that's just been going on in your life that you weren't privy to understand and know where it was coming from. Now you finna get that information right before you, and now you finna understand why you've been going through so much within your life dealing with these snakes, man. Lil Max say Darren David don't want separate trial now because he know Jennifer G going to air out all his dirty laundry. Of course, that's why Linda mentioned death should be properly investigated. Yes, you have to investigate everything, man. All this stuff has to be investigated, man. Because look at this. Why wasn't Susan Loggins in New York? She was supposed to be in New York to testify. She was supposed to be in New York. She didn't show up. She claimed she had a family emergency. But if there was a female with an accusation, I bet she would have had time to file a lawsuit. All this shit is not making sense, even on Susan Logan's behalf. If these women coming to you alleging they have, I ain't gonna say women. Well, we have to say women, because none of these were girls. None of these were young females. All of these females had to be women, because you have to be 18 in order to sign a settlement agreement. You have to be 18 in order to sign a settlement agreement. So how was Susan Logan able to sign all these settlement agreements with no parents involved? How was she able? Now JP say that she was 16, but how was she able to sign a settlement agreement? We hear her best friend come on Dr. Wright's show say she had all this money. She told her best friend she was getting the money from insurance policy from her dad. Shit, when I involved investigation, I had to hire an attorney, and he said that if any future comes up with this, he's responsible for me. He's responsible for me. Right. I'm just trying to understand. Susan Loggins, though, she was supposed to be in New York to testify. Why didn't she testify? Because I'm quite sure Cannick would have broke her ass down. I'm quite sure Cannick would have broke Susan ass down he would have broke Susan down so bad, it would have been ridiculous. Lil Max say, Sparkle lied on an attorney, but everybody swear she's credible. She never bring up Earl, the guy she left for R. Kelly. Man, look, Sparkle, hey, all this shit was Sparkle. Just how about this? Look at it like this. How the hell did Darren McDavid get not Darren McDavid. How the hell did Jim Dariagis get a goddamn tape in the mail, put the tape in, and looked at the tape and knew? How the hell did he know to call Sparkle? Make it make sense. How do you cause somebody bring me a tape and I pop it in? That's just like somebody bring me a tape and pop it in. And I say, oh, let me call Prima Donna. They're like your cousin. Only way I'm gonna know that this Prima Donna cousin is if I know that whoever telling me this, you know what I'm saying? If I gotta have a personal relationship with this shit. It gotta be something personal with this. How did Jim get a tape in the mail, pop it in, automatically say, let me call Spark? Make this shit make sense, man. Darlene say the bottom line is they all liars, they snakes in the grass, and they know what they said is wrong and will catch up to them slowly. And they're not going to know what hit their ass. You know, no, they all gonna pay a price at the end, man. They all gonna pay a price in the end. They don't realize that. Prima say, cause if people read the initial claims, they will notice age was never factored in, was never a factor. Then the initial lawsuit for misconduct, not rape, and definitely not dating minors. Exactly, Prima. Exactly. Prima says, since when can you subpoena people and they opt out? That's the shit. See, Prima, that's exactly what I'm not understanding. They subpoena Susan Loggins, and she said that she couldn't make it because her family, her mama or somewhere was sick. But this, if I get subpoenaed in court, come on, how do you avoid a subpoena? How did she avoid that subpoena? How was she able to avoid that subpoena? What's up, Progress? What's good with the Progress? Lil Max said, Mike Avenatti is going to be housed with R. Kelly for the Stormy Daniels case. I hope R. Kelly get 5 minutes so he can put foot in. R. Kelly better leave. R. Kelly just better leave Mike Avenatti alone, man. Mike Avenatti ain't no good for nobody. Mike Avenatti ain't no good for nobody. J Rock, what's up? But I got something else I want to show y'all, man. This is something I've been following. Well, I got sent this storyline. Let's focus on people who are real victims out here. You know what I'm saying? We want to try to get the focus and awareness on real victims out here. You know what I'm saying? See, these other people out here that's going against R. Kelly, they claim they for victims and they feel for victims, this, that, and the third. But it's real victims out here we don't hear them talking about at all. We don't hear them talking about these real victims out here at all. We won't hear them speaking about real victims out here. They only speak when it pertains to R. Kelly. But we over here, we the people over here, man, we care about people who are going through things that need help, that we can help them with in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? We over here, we over here stand for right. We over here stand for people who don't have, people who voice is not being heard properly. And we try to use our platforms over here to shed light and bring light to people out here who are really suffering, who really feel like they're alone, and who really doesn't have the help to get their word out to the masses. You know what I'm saying? We're not just about focusing on victims who claim R. Kelly gave them the best lifestyle ever. I'm gonna be playing a video with I'm not sure if y'all heard about it yet, or y'all may have heard about it. The Sergeant Jewel Scott. She was based at Fort Hood. Well, she asked to be based at Fort Hood from another camp she was at. And she went to Fort Hood. She said she had heard all the bad things about Fort Hood, but she wanted to go to Fort Hood for herself to see was it really like what, some of the things that she was claiming, some of the things that she was hearing. So she got sent to Fort Hood. She got sent to Fort Hood. She went, and man, it seemed like it was probably one of the worst decisions that she could have ever made. I got a little bit of the video up here. I'm gonna play it, and y'all gonna see what some of the things that this soldier is going through. She's a sergeant. She's one of the top ranking soldiers that she in her platoon. So, and this is some of the things that she going through, and this is what we do over here on this in this sector. We don't just sit around and parade around alleged victims who was really was the predators. These alleged victims that these people sit here and try to protect, those people were the predators. They preyed upon an innocent man.
Hey y'all, so I just want to get on here real quick and say that if something happened to me, if just real blunt and honest with, if I end up dead, if I end up missing or something like that, just know somebody did it. And I just want to get out here and put something out because I know how the media, I know how my job, being in the military, will paint these false narratives.
A young woman in the military stationed in Fort Hood is pleading for the public health. Jewel Scott is a sergeant in the U.S. Army. She served in the Army for 5 years.
Surprised that she is a member of the Youth Club. My soldier is enrolled in college and she's working really fast to earn her degree in human services. She took the BOSS program under her belt and she owned it. She poured her heart into it and she organized a event in the gala, which was last weekend. And she is an outstanding soldier. She will be a senior leader like in no time. She impresses me every day. So she's my favorite soldier in my squad.
Program. We just wanted to recognize you for your hard work and dedication to the program for this event. And we hope you all continue to participate in our BOSS event. So thank you.
Promotion points. When we got on the ruck march, I kept saying, Ace, I grab your bag, I grab your rucksack. She's like, no, sir, I got it. And finished all the way strong. And we became #1 for the brigade for the entire installation, and we won. And that type of attitude carried on. When I came over to the company, I saw her. She ran multiple events for us. She did an excellent job on our sharp awareness challenge. We got good praise and good remarks on that, and I think he did an outstanding job.
According to her social media posts, she said she has loved nothing more than being a U.S. soldier and took great pride in what it meant to wear the uniform. She also said she was a soldier who was passionate, motivated, and driven. However, everything changed when she arrived to Fort Hood. In June 2022, she said she PCS'd to Fort Hood, not knowing that would change her life forever. Unlike many of her peers, she re-enlisted to go to Fort Hood. Despite all of the horrible things that were occurring on Fort Hood, she wanted to and thought she could truly come and provoke change. However, after being stationed there, she alleged she became a witness to some unforeseen things, including having her own room broken into 5 times. She came onto social media to express her concerns after not being able to be heard.
Hey y'all, so I just want to get on here real quick and say that like, if something happened to me, if just real blunt and honest with, if I end up dead, if I end up missing or something like that, just know somebody did it. And I just want to get out here and put something out because I know how the media, I know how my job, being in the military, will paint these false narratives. And I'm going to do more talking about it. I'm trying to post a video now, but I just need something quick put out there so that way people know, like, if it was self-inflicted or something like that, my family would know, my friends would know. So if nothing comes from them or nothing like that, I just want to say somebody did it. I don't know what's going to happen, but for some reason I feel like my days, something is just telling me my days are limited, and I don't know how it could be. You know, I don't know if it's, you know, things get heavy, man, and I'm not even gonna lie, like, things are perfect for me. Like, it could be. And this is not me trying to come on here and tell y'all that I'm gonna be dead the next day. I don't know, but I know those people who do end up dead, they wish they would have put something out. They wish they could have told their truth before, you know, they left this earth and left it to people. Now, like I said, I'm trying to make a video of everything, just saying, then they can paint whatever picture they want, and people don't know my side of the story. So I'm going to make a video, but just keep me in y'all prayers, and just know that don't.
Social media to respond, it said the last time she spoke with her leadership was when they had her illegally arrested by undercovers and taken to a hospital. She then showed attempts she previously made with leadership, including an email expressing her concerns and audio.
So, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Thanks for coming to see me, Respond. How are you feeling? A little bit of COVID. Recovery now?
SARS-CoV, yes.
I'm sorry?
SARS-CoV, yes, I'm
Suffering with all of that?
Yeah,
what is the purpose of the video?
I would like to speak with the CGM.
What? In reference to what?
Just everything.
When you say everything,
the unit things that I've been encountering, the things that we talked about in the past on multiple occasions, everything that we've spoken about and more. Yes.
Okay. So that's it then. I mean, what else would you like to talk about today?
Nothing, yeah, I just want to speak to you. Hello. Hi. I was just wondering if you got the chance to
circulated of Sergeant Scott being detained as she attempted to return to her post.
Alright, put your arms out at your side. Alright, stretch your hands until I tell you to stop. Keep going. Alright, stop. Then slightly at the waist. There you go. A little bit more. Alright, I'm gonna start picking you up. Alright?
Yeah, so guys, pretty much what's going on here. I spoke with my supervisor. They moved me from my old brigade and my last supervisor and my chain of command to a new one, the victim advocate. I spoke with her yesterday. She told me to come at 6:20 for PT formation. I told her I didn't feel comfortable with everything that's in the media coming to any formation or being under any command. And she said, okay, that was it. She never told me to meet her anywhere, nothing. She just said, okay, I will assure that your command know you're not comfortable. So I called CID before I came on the base. They said there's no missing person report out on me, nothing like that. But when I came through the base, they stopped me. It is 1, 2,
on the way.
3, 4. Four police cops out here, and 1, 2. I mean, it's the whole gate. I told y'all it was only a matter of time. They put out AWOL. They just seen me less than 24 hours ago. They talked to me today. They put out AWOL. I just want y'all to see what's going on. So, in like maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 7 or 8 other officers out here. So right now they're calling the unit, which is no. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was good. So they're calling the unit, which is no longer the unit in which I'm supposed to be attached to, given everything. And
they set your phone down. We're about to.
At the time, we transponder back. Now they are arresting me. Can I leave from his phone? Hey, Isaiah, can you get this phone? This is his phone. You can hand it to him?
We'll give it.
Okay. Now they're arresting me.
While it's unclear why Sergeant Scott got detained in the first place, Isaiah was instructed to stop recording, and he did not. Once he exited the vehicle, he was detained for not obeying commands. The Shade Room has been providing...
Man. Now, she did not have the support and the people above her giving her a hard time. That's good old boy. Man, that's crazy, right? It's crazy. Now she's following the direction that she was given, and these people put out AWOL on her and reported her. Man, that's crazy, man. Now, how's the person supposed to do their job? She said her room was broken in 5 times. All because she witnessed some things and spoke out about some things that she witnessed that wasn't right. Then that turned into her room being broken in 5 times. All type of things and making her uncomfortable. So I feel like, honestly, the Me Too and the Time's Up, all these women advocates around here, this is the time for y'all to be speaking up. This is a good time for them to be speaking up, taking up for these women. Since they stand for women, they women advocates. Right now is a good time to be standing up for this woman. This woman is a sergeant. This is a great time to be standing up. But see, this is the thing that we have. We have these women groups and these all these advocates for women. They only out here, they ambulance chasers. They are only out here to follow people who, like celebrities, that they feel like they can gain monetary gain off of. Why would they not want to be standing behind this lady? This lady is a soldier. She's a veteran. She's fought for this country. Why don't these women advocate groups, why aren't they out here standing up behind this woman? Because this woman ain't standing at this woman ain't at a concert at 16, 17 years old. She ain't at a concert where you have to be 18 to get in. She ain't out here trying to live a lavish lifestyle, chasing celebrities from one state to another state. See, they can't resonate with real women. And that's the problem that I have with these women advocate groups. They are only out here chasing, they are only out here making it okay for women to be out here chasing celebrities or chasing whatever they're doing, and when things don't work out in their life, they can come out the hill and sue people and end people careers, whatever the situation may be. And that's not right. I feel like every woman group, every woman organization in the world should be standing behind this lady and what she's going through. This woman is a soldier. She's doing everything that she was asked. She's fighting for this country. Her sergeant says she's the best. She's by far one of the best at his camp. Out of all the soldiers that's under him, she was the best. The best. This woman had nothing but good recommendations. Why aren't these women advocates out here fighting for women like her? Why haven't these women advocate groups come out to support Jessica Red? Man, where they at, J-Rock? Where they at? Where are they? What are they, J-Rock? They don't care about that. Only thing they care about if you look like Robert Kelly, if you look like Cuba Gooding Jr., if you look like Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? They can't they don't stand for what's real. She can get recommended because she record the conversation. Yeah, but she recorded the conversation, ATB, for her own safety and for her own safety. And I mean, at this point, you know, you really, you got to take whatever measure you feel you need to take. You have to take whatever measures you feel to take to protect your life. You know what I'm saying? Just because you go to the army don't mean they own your life. Just because you sign up to be a soldier in this United States don't mean they own your life. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing, man. It is so sad, bro. It's so sad that people have to go through these things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she recorded conversation, but did they have to break in her room 5 times? Imagine somebody breaking in your house 5 times where you lay your head at night, where you got to protect your family. Would you be comfortable? Yeah, it's a process and going through the chain of command. All that's understandable. But if you feel like your life is being threatened, hey, do what you got to do to protect yourself. That's it. That's all, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, if the woman and she said is ATB, if you understand, she's clearly saying that she's been through the chain of command. She's went through her uppers. She's been removed from the camp that she was once, from the team that she was once with. But they continue to harass her. It's they continuing to harass her. So if she's doing everything that she's supposed to do, I'm quite sure the woman with all the accolades that she has, she understands that there's a chain of command. Lil Max said, "Where at Fort Hood?" She had no prior misconduct or anything at the last station she was at. She got stationed in Fort Hood because she said she heard a lot of things, different things about Fort Hood, and she wanted to go there to see if it really was like they said it was. And she's now at Fort Hood, and Fort Hood is really like what she said she heard it was. You know what I'm saying? She's going through the chain of command. She's going to us. She's going up. She's been removed. Then the woman went to the hospital. She said she when she felt better, they discharged her from the hospital. They discharged her from the hospital, but her uppers, they was mad trying to keep her in the hospital. And she was asking them, if you go and find that video, you can go and find that video. Her name is Jewel Scott. You type in ATB, you can go and find that video and listen to. You will hear her tell and display all of the chains of command that she went through. And you will hear them getting upset because she chose to not stay in the hospital because she said she didn't feel comfortable. She's in the hospital. They had a hospital bed surrounded by military people, surrounded. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's a crazy situation to be in. And if you go into the military to serve for this country, man, you shouldn't have to be going through that. You know what I'm saying? It's already bad enough you got to protect yourself against foreign enemies. Now you got to protect yourself against people that you call your sister, your brother, your comrades. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. But that's Jewel Scott, man. Y'all can go on YouTube, type in Jewel Scott, JEWELSCOTT, Jewel Scott, and look into that and get more information about that and listen at their whole live. Check it out. And here I have another little slide coming up before I get ready to get up out of here. I have another slide. This is I think this girl name was Alania Miller. She was a cheerleader at Southern University. claiming that she took her life, man, and she claimed she dealt. I mean, she put out a letter before taking her life. She dealt with mental health and things like that. Like, man, what's up, MC Law? I don't, man. It's just tough, man. We living in some tough times right now. We living in some tough times right now. We living in real tough times right now. And I really, all I can say to anybody out there, any individual out there, man, get your house in order, man. Get yourself together. Get your things aligned. Cause guess what? When it's your time and you got to answer to that man upstairs, man, only you are going to be held responsible. Only you going to be held responsible for that. What up, Midas? Let's see.
The university's cheerleading coach, Floyd, described Miller as an influential part of the team. Arlana made an impact on our team in a short time. She was extremely dedicated to her sport, a tremendously hard worker, and a warm and engaging young woman. She blessed the lives of so many people she interacted with, whether it was cheering on the field, helping a friend, or just being herself. And today, thousands of people across social media are sharing their interactions with the beautiful soul. So many are left in disbelief after hearing Arlana allegedly took her own life. On May 4, 2022, at around 9 p.m., Southern University's athletic department was notified of a social media post which ultimately led to this unfortunate announcement. In the Instagram post, which has since been removed from social media, she talked about death and her history with self-inflicted thoughts. She also referenced struggling with school, C19, and tearing her ACL. I have fought this urge since my early teenage years. I gave this life all the fights I had. To everyone who has entered my life, I'm so grateful, and I can only imagine how this may find you. I have been surrounded by people who may have honestly thought I was okay, but I haven't been okay for a while. I've struggled so much through just this year alone. To the people in my life, I pray you learn to vocalize your feelings and to get help always. I hope this teaches everyone to check on your strong friends. Be present always. I'm contradicting myself, but never give up. The university and family are not ready to share how they found Arlana. However, the athletic department noted how this passing came during the Mental Health Awareness Month, which is a time to raise awareness of mental or behavioral health issues and to help reduce the stigma so many experience. Southern University and the school's athletic department announced counseling is available for all students and student athletes to help them cope with this tragedy. The heartbreaking mother of Arlana shared a post on Facebook the days following the incident. In an Instagram post, she wrote, "I wish I could wrap my arms around you one more time, baby girl. You didn't deserve this at all. I'm so sorry." She also posted videos of her daughter cheering for the college team.
Man, I don't know. How would I feel as a parent, man? Getting the call, you see your daughter off to college, getting the call, you find your daughter, supposedly taking her own life, dealing with mental health, man. And man, but it's just so much going on in the world. It's just so much going on in the world today, man. Man, I just sit back and I sit back and I sit back and look at a lot of this stuff that I be reading, a lot of stuff that I be hearing, and I just be like, man, boy, we living in some horrible times right now. Thank God to the for the people who's making the best out of it. But man, look here, man. If it ain't mental health, it's mass shooting, children, elders, It's just so much, man. It's so much. HB say, yes, I am at Fort Hood for 9 years. Okay, that's what's up. Salute, ATB. Maybe you know that female. Do you know that female, ATB? Have you heard of that situation? She had been battling depression for a while. Yeah, man. It's real, man. So if y'all got family member, loved ones, your kids, your brother, sister, whatever, man. Anybody you close to, man, anybody you close to, man, just reach out to them, man. Ask them how they doing. You'll be surprised. Just as simple as a simple text message, even if it's in a group text or a chain text or anything like that. Just asking a person how they doing today. You'll be surprised how they can change somebody's life, man. A lot of times people feel like they're alone. They feel like they ain't got nobody, and they resort to things that they resort to measures that they don't have to take, man. And it's simply like a lot of time we contemplate. She did not sign an ADA, and now they want her out. Okay, well, she gotta deal with that situation according to how she gotta deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So she gotta figure out how to fix that. I'm a firm believer if you make your bed, you lay in it. And that's just what life is about. A lot of choices we make as individuals, we have to live with the choices we make when we become adults. All the decisions we make as an adult, we have to live with those, be able to live with those decisions. You know, and we just gotta hope and pray. We just gonna pray for better times to come, man. We praying that our brother R. Kelly stay strong, cause y'all see, man, when they talking about mental health and depression, that's a big thing that people deal with that's incarcerated during time. Mental health and depression is big inside those cells, man. When you confined to these little bitty spaces or whatnot. Um, when you confined to these small spaces, so we just gonna continue to pray for strength for everybody, man. Let's pray for strength for the world, man. For me, I kind of get discouraged. I have my moments when I shut down myself. You know, I'm I'm a strong man, I'm a strong individual, but even me, I have my moments when I shut down. Never do I think about doing something to myself or nothing like that. But I have moments when I have to shut myself away, from a lot of the stuff that I do because I be having to try to break down if I have to try to figure out what it is that's going on. A lot of time we don't take heed to signs, that we may encounter, man. We look over things and think, oh, it'll pass us by, or we don't address things, thinking like, oh, it'll fix itself. No, that ain't the case, bro. The best way to fix a problem is to deal with it head on. The best way to fix anything that you're dealing with is to deal with it head on. You can't run from these problems. You can't hide from these problems. You can't get drunk enough. You get drunk, guess what? When you sober up, you still got to deal with that problem. You get high, when that high wear off, guess what? You still got to deal with that problem. So the best solution to dealing with any problem that you come through or come against in life is to deal with it. Deal with the problem, man. Deal with the problem, man. Substance abuse, mental health, depression, you know, it's all a real thing, man, but it can all be challenged. People, we can all challenge depression. We can challenge mental health. Uh we can challenge those things by addressing it head on. We can challenge those things just by addressing it head on, man. We gotta stop brushing things off today, thinking, okay, it'll go away tomorrow, it's gonna be different. No. If your lights was off yesterday and you ain't do shit to pay, if you ain't do nothing if you ain't pay them or you ain't put no money on it, you ain't gonna wake up tomorrow and your goddamn lights be on. Hell no, they gonna still be off. Right, EJ, the world needs healing all the way around. Exactly. See, a lot of times people thinking, oh, just because yesterday you was going through this and you didn't address that problem, you go to bed tonight, wake up tomorrow. You think you ain't gonna have hell in your life? Hell yeah, you gonna go through shit. You gonna go through hell. If you allow hell in your life on Monday and you don't address it on Monday, when you wake up Tuesday morning, you're gonna have hell in your life again. You know, you have to address these things. These things have to be addressed. These things have to be dealt with. You know, and that's what we're seeing with our brother Kelly. Our brother Kelly, he wasn't able to address a lot of the things that was going on in his life because of people telling him it's okay. I got this, I got that. You know, he was allowing and trusting other people to do things that he should have done, regardless of what people said. Regardless of what somebody say to me, I don't give a damn who you are. No, anybody can convince me. It can't no anybody convince me. That's just me. I like to do stuff myself. I like to do stuff my way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them people that was dealing with Kelly, all right, Robert, I got this. Robert, I got that. Robert, I'm gonna do this. Robert, I'm gonna do that. And as soon as he walk off, all the shit that them people said they were gonna do, they didn't do a fucking thing about it. Because at the end of the day, who was the person had the most? Who was gonna receive the backlash if shit didn't go right? Robert. Well, who are we seeing paying the punishment? Robert. So a lot of times you have to do what you gotta do for the best interest of you. You gotta do what you gotta do for the best interest of yourself. You gotta do what's in the best interest of you. You have to protect you. You have to protect your peace. You can't expect somebody else to protect you. You can't expect somebody else to protect your peace. You can't expect somebody else to protect your heart. You have to do that for yourself. You know, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad what we're going through in the time that we're living in. But these are times that the Bible speak about. These are times that the Bible speak about. We have heard these. We have heard about these times coming for a long time, and now they're here. You know what I'm saying? Now those times are here. We got to figure out how to deal with it, and how to live with it, and how to get through it the best way we can. It's sad, man. We had meetings about that. Yeah, man. ATB, man, I salute you, brother. Most definitely, I salute you for what you're doing and you know, putting on and standing firm, man. You know, not everybody can do what, you know, not everybody can serve this country. You know. But you know, Big Vi ain't gonna be too much longer on here, man. I just had to come on here and make sure I give y'all some content, man, because it's been a few days. But like I say, I go through things too. We all go through things, man. Let's start dealing with our issues and start dealing with our problems as they come. We can't keep putting things off until tomorrow, until the next day, We don't know the time. We don't know the day, the hour when God's gonna call us home, man. So if there's anything out there that y'all gotta fix, if it's a relationship that you need to fix, if it's somebody you ain't spoke to in a long time, man, call and check on them. Call and see how they doing, man. Sometimes being a bigger person in life means more to somebody than anything you may think. It ain't always about your pride. We all got that. We all have pride. You know what I'm saying? They always say a fool in his pride will one day separate. You know, so we just have to continue on being strong and continue to change. If things have been, just because you may have been going through some last week, don't mean this week you got to go through it. But you got to do something different this week than you did last week. You can't keep going day to day doing the same thing, expecting different results. That's just not how life works. Set goals, man. Set goals. Ask yourself, are you someone to look up to? Are you someone that your grandchildren see you as wanting to be? Are you someone that your children look up to? Can your kids look at you and say, I want to be like you when I grow up? Ask yourself this. Because if you're not that person or you're not that role model, you need to figure out what it is that you have to change so your kids can see that there is light at the end of the tunnel. I want to be like my mama. I want to be like my dad. I tell my kids all the time, man, you don't want to be like me. I do what I do so you can be better than me. And I know if I'm great, you're going to be even greater. Because I'm going to instill what I have in you, and you're going to be able to carry it way further than me because guess what? You getting it at a younger age than I got. I thank God for my grandfather. I thank God for my grandmother. What's up, next-in-law? I thank God for my mom. I thank God for my dad because they brought me here. But I thank God for my grandparents for teaching me how to survive while I'm on this earth. And for me, I have to teach my children how to survive. I got to teach my sons how to be a man so they'll be able to teach their sons how to be a man. I got to teach my daughter what it look like to be, what a man and a good man look like, so my daughter will make good choices. I don't want my daughter to be out here like a Azrael. I don't want my daughter to be out here like a JP. I want my daughter to be out here like Lisa Van Ness. I want my daughter to feel like she can achieve everything in this world that she ever thought it was. I want my daughter to understand that the world is only big as you see it. And if your imagination is above the skies, then you can soar high. You can make it. Never limit yourself to what people say you can and can't do. I remember the time when people counted me out. I remember the time when people I love the most said I'll be dead. I remember the time when the people I love the most said I'll be in jail. I remember the time when the people I love the most said I wouldn't finish school. I remember that. Still to this day, some of that same negativity that people talked to me when I was a child, I still carry with me as motivation to say, you know what? I'm never going to give up. I'm never satisfied. It's never enough for me. I'm always looking to expand whatever it is that I'm doing in my life, man. Because at the end of the day, I'm only going to be great as I want. I'm only going to be as great as I allow myself to be. And if I allow somebody else to tell me what I can and can't do in this lifetime, then I don't deserve to be here. What am I living for? If I want to allow somebody else to dictate my life, what am I living for? Don't nobody know your story. Don't nobody know your struggle. But you can make people respect you and where you come from. And you can make people understand where you're trying to go. All you have to do is stay content, stay focused, and don't give up, man. Let's show these people we can overcome mental health. Let's show these people we can overcome depression. The enemy will not win this joy. The enemy is not going to win this battle. The enemy may have stole Robert, but God is coming to get him. God will be to get him. I'm telling y'all something. Before I close this out, R. Kelly said something. I heard him say something during the interview that stuck and it resonated with me. Before I get out of here, I heard the brother R. Kelly say something in an interview. He said, I don't tell God about my problems. He said, but I tell my problems about my God. He said, I don't tell God about the problems that I have, but I tell my problems about the God that I serve. And he said that. And I said, what the hell did R. Kelly just say? But see, this is the side of R. Kelly that people don't understand, that this man's his spirituality side is way better, way bigger than any R. Kelly persona that he carried. He said that I don't tell God about my problems. I tell my problems about my God. And that's something that we have to input into our life. See, a lot of us as people, we always go to God when things are going wrong in our life. When we ain't got enough money to pay the light bill. We ain't got enough money to pay the gas bill. Oh, we sitting up in the hospital. Oh, our car won't start. Oh, our kids ain't got nothing to eat. We want to go to God, oh God, why, God? But when you get your income taxes, you ain't praising God. When you get your food stamps, you ain't praising God. When you get your paycheck, you ain't praising God. See, a lot of people get God misunderstood. A lot of people get God misunderstood, man. We got to stop going to God only when things are going bad for us and start giving him the same attention and praise when things are going good. Acknowledge him through the midst of whatever season you're living, through the midst of whatever season you're in. Acknowledge him. Let God understand that, hey, God, I know where this blessing comes. I know where my blessings come from. God, I understand why I'm going through what I'm going through right now. Because sometimes we have to go through a little bit just to get to where we're trying to go. He didn't never tell us it wouldn't be rain, it wouldn't be storm. He never told us it wouldn't be trouble in our way. He never told us that. So stop just going to God when it's only beneficial to you, and start going to God when it's beneficial to him. Praise God when it's not only just when it's beneficial to him. Don't just go to God when you can't figure something out, when you don't know how this gonna happen, you don't know how that's gonna happen. Start going to God every day, man. If you don't do nothing but wake up in the morning and put your feet on the ground and say, thank you, Jesus, for giving me another opportunity. Simple as that. Simple as that. A lot of our people, man, we have got away from what we know. We was all raised the right way. We were all raised the right way. And that was to praise God and put God first. Say, God is the head of my life. But see, when people started to live a little better than they used to living, when they started to have it a little bit more than they used to have it, they get away from God and start glorifying the devil. That means that all that, I want this, I want that new car, all this, you ain't thanking God when you get when you sitting up here thinking, the devil. I'm gonna want y'all to understand, the devil gives too. The devil gives too. The devil tries to buy your soul too. The devil will try to buy your spirit. The devil will try to buy your happiness. All of that. He will come in disguise. And he would dress it up so nice and pretty just for you to bite off of it, just for you to bite at it, just for you to take it. Just for you to take it. See, people got to stop looking at everybody. Something good happened. Oh, thank God. How you know God gave you that blessing? How you know that's a blessing from God? If you ain't did nothing to God, if you ain't did nothing for God, How can you just sit up and say you got a blessing from God? Make that make sense. Make it make sense. If you don't even acknowledge God one day out of a week, how you think that you got a blessing from God? So God just ain't got no feelings. God don't care. God don't sit high and look low, right? Y'all people better stop playing, man. He told us you better get our house in order, man, because he's coming. He's coming. He's already here before us. He's already here before us. We just don't see him. He's already here before us. So for the people that's out there thinking that they ain't praised God not one time this year, and thank God that blessed them with that new car, that new this, that new that, you gotta wake up. Are you willing to pay the price in the end? Are you willing to pray? Are you willing to pay the price in the end? They say something. They tell them all money ain't good money. And all business ain't good business. And all blessings ain't from God. I'm telling y'all, save your soul if you want to. Because once it's captured, God can't come and save you. He can't take you from you. You make the choice. It's yours. It's your choice to make. It's your choice to make. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, EJ. I'm telling you, people better get it together, man. The things that we seeing going on in this world have already been spoken upon in the Bible. And all this stuff that we're seeing, all the stuff that we're seeing that's going on in the world has already been spoken upon in the Bible. I had my grandma, my grandma sister passed away last Tuesday. You know what? When people pass in my life now, I used to be sad. I used to cry. I used to get so emotional. But now, when people transition into life, you know what I say to myself? They don't have to deal with the shit that's going on in this world today. How would that make you feel? When people transition nowadays, I don't even get mad. I don't get angry. I don't hurt no more because I know what it is. Remember what Tupac said? Why are we dying to live if we're just living to die? What's the ultimate goal in life? Is to return back to Christ, man. So when somebody transitions, yeah, it's hard to let people go. It's hard. But understand the time that we're living in right now is not finna get no easier for nobody. It's not finna get no easier for nobody. It's finna continue to get hard. When I say losing my grandma, when I lost my grandma, aka my mama, when I tell y'all that everything in life to me came full circle, I realized that I could no longer depend on that crush no more. I gotta be a man. I gotta be a man. I gotta stand up. I gotta be strong. Losing my son, mama, I gotta be strong. I gotta be the one that's standing there and fill that gap. I gotta fill that void. I can't show no signs of weakness, but I understand where my strength comes from. That's why I pray to God. I ask God. When my vision don't seem so clear to me, I leave it up to God. I ask God to lead me in the right direction. I ask God to, is this the right choice that I'm making? Should I go in this direction? I ask for clarity before I make a choice, before I choose to do something. Because I want to understand when I make a choice, when I make a decision in life, I'm willing to stand on it. When I make a decision in life, I'm willing to stand on that decision. That's why I tell people all the time, when somebody talk crazy to me, I don't even speak right away. I'm not finna say nothing. Because I'm the type of person to understand. A person who speak out of anger and a person who speak out of emotion will soon come back to understand that, did you mean what you say? I don't like apologies. Don't apologize to me. Because I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt that look, don't say nothing that you don't mean, because everything you say, I'm taking it to heart. That's why I don't speak right away. When people say crazy shit to me, people talk crazy to me, I say, you know what? I take what they say and I sit on it for a few days. I might sit on it for a week. I might sit on it for 2 weeks. But understand, when I speak on it, I meant what I said. I mean what I say. So let's be slow to speak and quick to listen. Let's try to listen and understand. Don't give somebody the benefit of you saying something that you don't mean just because you want to piss them off. Let's start making everything you say mean something. Make everything you say mean something. So from now, if somebody say something to you, you ain't gotta respond right away. Because that's what they want you to hurry up and defend yourself. They want you to hurry up and say something. They want you to hurry up and feel like you gotta do this, you gotta do that. That ain't what it's about. What up, Uncle Levi? Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Hey, these my caps, man. But we have to be slow to speak and quick to listen, man. Because people gonna say things, they gonna try to get you off your throne. They gonna try to knock you off. They gonna try to get you to, just try to play on your character. But you know who you are. And if a person can yo-yo you, and what I mean by yo-yo you, that means say something to make you react, do something to make you react, then you have lost that battle. You react and you respond when you feel like you need to react and respond. You never do things on another person's time. You are responsible for you. You are responsible for your actions. You are responsible for your life. And if you ever let another person feel like they can control those 3 elements, you done lost it. You have no control over who you are. Stand for something, fall for anything. Ask yourself, are you willing to sacrifice? Like our brother R. Kelly say, trade in my life. How many of y'all willing to trade in the life that y'all done live for another life? How many of y'all willing to trade in the life y'all done live for another life? I know you know what? I know everybody in this chat right here are educated and understand that the life that they'll live, that they'll rather the life they live than another life. But it's gonna be some people out there say, oh, I want a new life. I bet you there's some people out there gonna say they want a new life. I bet you there's people out there willing to take a new life over the life they done live. Not understanding that what you done lived and been through, you already know. You would rather trade for something you don't have no idea of. But you got people that don't understand that. There's people out there that don't understand. This life that I done lived, I done paid for this life I done lived already. Ain't no way I would trade it in for another life. This is the life that God has chose for me. This is the path God chose for me. I know this path. I live this path, been through this path. This is my path. I don't want another life. I don't want to have to go back through and try to figure it out. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. All I got to do is continue to get better, put God first, and continue to get better in life. Be accountable for my actions and stay true to myself and stay true to who I am and what I know. And at the end of the day, long as I stay true to long as I stay true to me and stay true to what I know and stand firm on what I believe in, hey, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. As long as I can put my kids in a better position to advance further than to advance more in life and show my kids the right things to do in life. That's what it's all. It's no longer even about me no more. Only thing I have to do is keep myself on the straight and narrow and do things and be responsible for my actions and not show my kids inconsistencies and different things of that nature, so that my kids understand that in life, it's what you make it. Life is what you make it. Uncle Levi, I appreciate that, man. We almost to 1,000 subscribers over here, man. And I'm getting my subscribers the genuine way. I'm not paying for subscribers. I've been over here on my channel putting in work, staying dedicated, staying true to who I am, believing in what I believe in, and understanding when God's time for this channel to grow, this channel gonna grow. When God ready for this channel to go, this channel gonna go. And that's just simple as that. I used to be frustrated. I used to be like, oh man, my channel ain't doing this, my channel ain't doing it. But then I understand when God ready for your channel to grow, it's gonna grow. One day you're gonna come on here, you're gonna have so many people on here, you ain't gonna know what to do. You're gonna be stuck, not even able to talk. But guess what? I'm paving the way. I'm paying my dues right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm hustling when it don't look good for hustling. I'm struggling when most people ain't willing to struggle. I'm putting in the time and effort when most people ain't willing to put in the time and effort. Because I know that, guess what? In the end, the price is unbuyable. I'm not gonna be able, look, man. When I tell y'all one thing about this, when I come on here, over the last month, I've been getting attacked. My channel been getting spammed, all type of turmoil. I know, but I tell people you can't scare me off of these YouTube streets. You didn't make me. You can't break what you didn't buy. You can't break what you didn't make. I'm me. You can sit up and say what you want. They talked about Jesus Christ. And like I said, I tell you, they talked about Jesus Christ, and he gave his only son. So who am I to get so offended when somebody come on here calling me out my name or this, that, and the third? Okay. If you were talking about Jesus, who is Big Val Opinion? Who is Dana J? Who is Prima Donna? Who is Levi? Y'all come on our chats and having all this negativity to say, try to talk about us and discourage us, but y'all don't understand. It takes courage to come on this platform and speak. It takes courage to come on this platform and speak on the things that we speak on. So if we bold enough to come on these platforms and speak the way that we speak, what do people think they doing by coming on our platform and trying to throw insults and trying to, call us out our name or all this other shit? Y'all cannot break what y'all didn't make. You can't break what you didn't make. Shit. And Martin Luther King marched through dogs, fire hoses, being called niggas, rock sticks, guns. Who am I? What's up, David? What's up, Miss Virgo? Miss Crystal? Who am I? I understand. One thing I understand I understand my enemy. I understand that my enemy is gonna always be present. So ain't no sense in me trying to fight him today when he gonna be back tomorrow. Ain't no sense in worrying about my enemy. Cause guess what? That my enemy will take care of himself. Soon he will run into somebody that's just like him, and they gonna deal with him. I don't have to. I see you, Georgia girl. I don't have to deal with my enemy. I have no enemy. I am my enemy. And the only way that my enemy wins is if I stop and allow my enemy to win. That's it. I'm finna get ready to get up off here, man. Uncle Levi going live at 3. Miss Lady T put in the chat. Miss Lady T put in the chat. Levi going live at 3. I'm telling you, man, the only way your enemy can ever win in life is if you allow him to. Put God first, man. Put God in everything you do. And trust me, man, you will not be disappointed, man. You will not be disappointed. Stop depending on man to do things only God can. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we get caught up in the midst of worrying so much. Stop worrying. It's either you can or you can't. We see depression is real. Mental illness is real. We got to start to live, man. We got to start living. We don't have a lot of time left here. We living on borrowed time, man. If you don't start living your life, Levi says at 5. No, it's at 5. Okay, let me put that up. Levi says at 5. If people don't start living their life and stop worrying about this and stop worrying about that, I mean, it's gonna get bad. Levi said at 5. I'm going at 5. Let me see. Levi said he going live at 5. You gotta get better at that, man. And that's why I promise you, man. You know, over the last couple months or so, going over this R. Kelly, just going over this R. Kelly stuff, you know, breaking some of this R. Kelly stuff down and understanding some of this R. Kelly stuff. Man, when I think about R. Kelly and I think about the life that this brother have lived, when I think about the stuff that this brother have went through, and I look at myself and I say, man, if this brother could be this strong to endure the type of stuff that he endured for over 30 years, and you got people on here complaining, people over here complaining about temporary situations, when this man was permanently dealing with snakes and thieves for over 30 years, then who the hell are you to be complaining about some shit that's only temporary in your life? When that man, to even think of the life that this brother had to live, to think about the life that this brother had to go through, and for him to be at this point in his life, man, for me, it's like, man, that man, he had a close relationship with God. It was he only survived thus far by the grace of God. Because if he wouldn't have had the spiritual component in his life that he had, man, it would have been over with. It was only God has been protecting Kels this far. He has been protecting him throughout his whole life. Because only God can protect a person for that long and not have to go and not their life be the price to pay. Look at the people that he dealt with, man. How many snakes? How many thieves? How many liars? How many provokers? How many enticers? Like, man, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, man. That man lived a life. His life should have been at least 2 or 3 more people. You know, I mean, his life. The brother lived a hell of a life, man. This story right here, the R. Kelly life story, is one that I would not miss for nothing in the world. I don't give a damn if I go blind. I would not miss it for nothing in the world, because this is the story that I want to hear. I can't wait to hear this story. I can't wait to hear it, because guess what? If y'all think all these movies and so, all these different stories and so, y'all ain't seen a documentary yet. Y'all ain't seen a real. When we see the documentary, The Life of Robert Sylvester Kelly, is going to be the documentary of a lifetime. Bruh, I'm just sitting back, being patient and thinking and hoping that I'm here to see it. I want to be here to see it. I want to be able to I want to see the visual. I can't wait to see the life of R. Kelly, the story. Because, man, look here. The shit that we know, from what we know and from the things that we've heard, man, this gonna be one for the ages, man. This right here is gonna break box office. This gonna break box office. They think they did something by this mutant and all this. Man, the life of R. Kelly, the story, will be the greatest story ever told. Trust me. Trust and believe me. And I'm so mad, man. I can't even drop my link. I like to drop my link down, but man, all these people be coming up. If anybody wanna come up, you know, anybody wanna come up. I know some people say they just getting in. I had played this. I'm gonna let y'all see it. this video, this girl, she's like I'm gonna just let y'all see it. Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think this is a close lookalike, or do y'all think this is off? What do y'all think about this? I'm gonna play it for y'all.
I wanna cross, I miss you. Off to college.
Georgia girl said, I know one thing, they need to leave his lawyer alone. Oh, Jennifer is not bot. Jennifer ain't playing with these people. Darren McDavid need to give up, man. He been caught. The brother been caught. He don't want to give up. He's been caught red-handed, man. Darren McDavid, your hand's still in the cookie jar. Crystal said, damn, that's crazy. Right. I said, when I first seen the video, right, the little TikTok thing, I said, what the hell? Man, I played it back again. I said, I ain't no way, bro. I played it back again. I think I'd have played that video probably about 50 times, man. And I'm looking, I'm like, wow, man, this girl. I say, damn, man, this girl, man, that's scary to me, man. That's scary to me. As my boy Dana say, she could be a body double for real. Big bro Dana says she could be a body double for real, man. That's real. That's a close comparison. Yeah, man. But JP out of all people, but and for Jaronda Pace, man, if the government if the government is protecting women like Jaronda Pace, man, I tell you, fellas, y'all better not deal with no prostitutes. Y'all better leave prostitutes alone. Anybody, man, look, brother, if the government protecting women like Jaronda Pace, man, y'all dudes better be mindful of who y'all deal with. Y'all better be mindful of who you deal with. You know what I'm saying? You better tell a motherfucker if you meet a female, you better tell her you homeless. Take her to a Motel 6 where they will leave the light on for you. You better not take her back to your crib and it look nice and she think you got some money. If the government protecting people like Jaronda Pace, man, y'all fellas better be on high alert, man. I don't see how they protect. I don't see how the government protecting somebody like Jaronda Pace. This girl admitted to lying. She admitted to extortion, everything, and they protecting this woman. They even want to raise up the sentencing guideline to life, according to Jaronda. And when this girl lied to the courts, she lied to Robert. She lied to. I mean, the girl that's been lying her whole life. What's up, Gemini Dunn? This girl been lying to everybody. And the only person who seen the tell and know she lied was the Bill Cunningham was the only person who called out. The government trying to protect her. The government know the girl lying. She sitting up here saying she never even had a relation. Well, according to Canik on the cross, she never even had a sexual relationship with Robert. And then furthermore, you sue Robert, but then you give his employee a portion of your settlement. That's the extortion right there. So I'm trying to understand who was the jury. Why haven't we heard from none of these jury people? Why haven't we heard nothing from the jury? Why haven't we heard nothing from the jury? Jaronda didn't do nothing. It's just a simple fact that the government is upholding what she did. It's the simple fact that the government is upholding Jaronda's actions to me. Jaronda stalked this man. Jaronda jumped the man's gate, got past security. Then security caught her. After security caught her, let her in the man's house. She took pictures in the man's room. You know, no proof that she had any like sexual relations with this man, and the government is protecting this, and they gonna throw the one lady, they gonna drop the one count, but then they gonna keep. How do they keep Jaronda Pace count? How do they even keep Jaronda Pace charges even on the docket, man? I'm trying to understand that. Who are these jurors? Who are these jurors? What were they listening to? What did these jurors hear? So, oh, gotcha. Jaronda pisses me off. Everything you're saying, we know she admitted in court. These people used our killer name for temporary fame. Exactly. And then she admit all of that in court. And how do they even use her? How do they even charge this man with forced labor? All this, like, I'm trying to understand. I'm really trying to understand it, man. But if Jaronda Pace is a victim, man, I'm staying away from. I don't want nothing to look like that. I don't want no female like that ever in my life. If Jaronda is a victim, when we clearly see that she was the predator, it's all bad, man. It's all bad. Jaronda most definitely was. She preyed on our killer. I mean, she's a female. I thought only dudes jump people fences. She jumped the fence and everything. Like this mother straight out of the south side of Chicago. I don't get it, man. I don't get it at all. She jumped his fence to get into his house, then got caught by his security. Then, yeah, fake IDs, Jane Doe mama, they enticed R. Kelly. They enticed him. All type. Now everything that they did, they charging and saying that he did. That's the crazy part about it. That's what makes it so crazy. But Darren McDavid, buddy. Darren McDavid, buddy. Oh, buddy, Darren McDavid. Man, y'all. Damn it, David. But you about to get locked up. Hey, steady trying to find a motive. No matter how far I go, they're about to get locked up. Damn, you about to get locked up, buddy. We know you stole Kel's money. You about to get locked up. We know you stole Kel's money. You about to get locked up. We know you stole it. Hack this account out. Check this card. You about to get locked up. They're 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 about to get locked up. Kel's use cash, not no credit card. You was having a ball. Jennifer done caught you all. You about to get locked up. You about to get locked up. You about to get locked up. Oh, they're about to get locked up. Hey, it's going down. Jennifer ain't playing, y'all. They're about to get locked up. Jennifer gonna check them transactions. Your ass finna get locked up. Jennifer about to check them transactions. Your ass finna get locked up. You stole Kale's money. Lied about businesses when you the only one to win. You about to get locked up. You about to get locked up. You about to get locked up. They're about to get locked up. Come on, come on. They're about to get locked up. Come on, Demetrius. Come on, Don Russell. We about to get locked up. We about to get locked up. Damn, I'm gonna tell on everybody. Everybody finna go. We all finna go, boy. They gonna say, come on. They gonna lock Daryl up. He gonna say, come on, Demetrius. Come on, Don. They got us. Oh, Lord. Man, look. I entertain y'all for a day, man. JP about to get locked up. AZ about to get locked up. Lisa about to get locked up. The government finna get locked up. And Donna finna get locked up. They lock everybody up, boy. Oh, man, I enjoyed y'all for the day, y'all. I enjoyed y'all for the day, man. I hate to leave y'all, but I gotta go. I gotta get up out of here, man. Lock them all up. Lock all them hoes all up. Lock them hoes all up. Lock all of them hoes all up. Throw away the key. And throw away the key. Throw away the key. Throw away the key. Lock them hoes up. We ain't playing, man. Yo, Greg, when they get down, you gonna be like, come on, Demetrius. Come on, Barry. Come on, Don. We're busted. EJ say, when I say criminal, you say jail. Criminal, jail. Oh, hey. Man, I hope I know this was a live. You know, we touched on a lot of different things. We touched on mental health. We touched on depression. We touched on chaos. We touched on the case a little bit. We touched on a lot of different things, man. We touched, you know, we spoke on the God factor and the spiritual factor of, you know, why is it important for us to keep God in tune in everything we do in life. We know how important it is to keep God ahead of our life. So we touched on a lot of different things, and we ended off with a little laugh, man. And that's what it's all about, man. It ain't, you know, we can be serious, we can play a little bit, but we can also be serious at the same time, and that's what it's all about. Making sure that everybody takes something from the live that's important that they can take away from the live and go back and help somebody else. And like I say, if y'all haven't reached out to somebody, if y'all got family members or friends that y'all, you know, may have fell out with or hadn't talked to in a period of time, you know what I'm saying? Bury that stone, man. Go ahead, get it out the way. Be the bigger person, man. Call and just see how, hey, I'm just calling to see how you doing. You know what I'm saying? Send a text. I'm just calling and just send a text, man. I'm just texting you to see how you doing. Be the bigger person, man. It don't always make you the weakest person because you being a bigger person, but you understand where your blessing comes from. And if you got that type of animosity or hostility on in your heart, then you're blocking room for God to come in. So clear your heart of all those, you know, things that may be burdens to you or whatnot. Yeah, it's all will. You know, God's always first. God gotta be my motto. Exactly, exactly. So, if there's anything that's hindering y'all, man, y'all need to let it go, man, and let God, man. Let it go and let God. If it's with a person, man, send out a message and be the bigger person and say, you know what, I'm letting this go. I'm not gonna allow this to hinder me no more. Because we all living on borrowed time. We don't know the day, the hour, nor none of that. When God's gonna come in and, our name will be called upon to, come on in. So make sure you clear your heart of all those things that may be hindering you, man, and make room for God to come in and control your vessel, man. And that's what it's all about, man. I love each and every one of y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. If anybody came over that's new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that like button. Shout out to everybody. Georgia girl, shout out to Fantasia, shout out to Sharon, shout out to my girl Hollywood, shout out Dana, shout out to my sister Brooke, shout out to my sister Prima Donna came through, shout out to my big bro Uncle Levi, you heard me. Shout out to Skylight, shout out to my brother David Newsom, shout out Miss Lady T, shout out to Sky Zone. Everybody in the chat that came in that kept me going. It's hard to make content on the fly when you really don't have a lot of stuff. I don't write stuff down, none of that. I just come on the way that I come on and talk. If I had slides and stuff like that, I bring them up. Let's shout out to Jennifer and her law firm. Let's keep Kels in our prayers continuously. Keep Kels in our prayers. Shout out my sister Alicia. I want to give a big shout out to my sister Alicia, the Dream Team, because she sends me info every day. She sends me different content, different info. A lot of the stuff that I talked about today was strictly, stuff that my sister Alicia sent me, stuff like look into this, and I appreciate that because that's what it's all about, man. So shout out to all of the Dream Team people that support each other, we support each other the way we support each other, and I appreciate that. And I hope y'all enjoyed the content, man. Like I say, man, it was a great live today. We've been on for 2 hours, man, and I only came on shortly, but it turned into a 2-hour live. So I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that, man. So if I miss anybody in the shout out list, just it don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my mind because I'm overloaded, because I'm over here on this. I gotta make that a song. David Davis about to get locked up. He about to get locked up. These hoes about to get locked up. They about to get locked up. JP about to get locked up. AZ about to get locked up. I gotta record it. But yeah, man, y'all know Big Vibe, man. We over here doing it. We do it over here, man. No hostility, no BS. I think I be reading the comments that people leave, say, "Oh, Big Vibe, I like your channel because ain't no drama over there." We drama free over here. The only beef over here is on the ground. Oh yeah, YouTube gotta be tripping, Georgia girl, cause see, you on here. Georgia girl, you on here. You see that? Georgia girl right there on the stream. So I see your comments, most definitely. You didn't? But y'all know we still on the run from them informants, though. We still on the run, y'all. We still on the run from that coalition. So you gotta watch how we stepping out here. You gotta watch how we moving. Make sure we looking over our shoulder. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to get attacked. You feel me? You heard? As Uncle Levi say. So y'all know me. So I'm gonna have me a victory. I'm gonna have me a small little victory drink. I'm gonna take me a small little victory drink. Oh yeah, this is the only thing That's the only thing Big Vi drink on. If I'm having me a little victory drink right now, you know, it's the holiday. I'm gonna have me a shot or two. And once I have me a shot or two of this, you know, I'm gonna be on Levi, kicking it with Levi. You know, I'm gonna make me a drink, make me a nice little cocktail. I'm gonna make me a Long Island, right? With this Jack. I'm gonna make me a Long Island. And I'm gonna go listen to Uncle Levi break it down the way he break it down. And no, I'm not an alcoholic. Not whatsoever. Not at all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Jack we trust. And Jack, hey, you see people they say Big Vi. That's all I drink. I say in Jack we trust, man. In Jack I trust. So I'm finna get myself, I'm gonna wind down. 2 glasses of wine, Chris will say, okay. I know Uncle Levi probably got some Hennessy over there, or he might got some Remy over there. No, Uncle Levi be on that Henny or that Remy. So Levi said, Jordan girl, hold on. A nice beer. Only thing I don't drink, Uncle Levi, I don't drink beer at all. I don't drink beer at all, but Jack Daniels is a must. It's a must I have me some Jack. I'm gonna have me some Jack and Coke if I don't have nothing else. Oh, he got some Hennessy and a frozen beer. Okay. Yeah, dude, I'll keep that Hennessy or that Remy. So I know we're gonna have a good lie tonight. So I'm finna get ready. You see, hey y'all, look, I'm in my rocking chair. I'm like an old man. I tell y'all, I'm like an old man. I come in here and I get in my rocking chair. I rock this old chair. I rock too many times, I might be asleep on here again. So I'm gonna start rocking. I'm gonna start rocking, man. I come in here, sit in my rocking chair, man, and turn the TV on and just sit back and just, you know, and sit back and thank God, man, for the many blessings that He has stored upon me. You know what I'm saying? Levi said, yeah, beer not for everyone. Yeah, that's one I never got into. I know my brothers got some beer in there in the refrigerator. They left over here a couple weeks ago, man. I said, man, you still got a 6-pack over here. When you coming to get? He said, yeah. I said, man, I don't drink it. It's been in my refrigerator for about 2 weeks. I don't drink that, man. I tell you what, it's gonna be here next time you come. It's gonna be the same 6-pack in there. Yeah, man. But thank y'all for coming over and chilling with me, man. I look forward to seeing y'all over on Uncle Levi at 5. Levi going live at 5. So make sure y'all don't miss it, man. Let's see. Make sure y'all don't miss it. Levi going live at 5. Y'all know it's still free to go, man. Kale's coming home. Jim and I said, only beer I actually like is Heineken. That's it. That's other stuff. Nah, I'm good. Oh, yeah. George Girl say, hit that like button if you want to support our host. Cash out, Big Val Opinion. Big Val Opinion. There was somebody come on my channel. I say, nigga, his channel say Big Val Opinion. Nigga, yeah, Big Val Opinion. Don't come on. Everything I say is not for you to take. You have your opinion. I'm speaking my opinion. Now, if you don't agree with it, then okay, that's fine. But I want you to understand, when you over here, it's Big Val Opinion. You entitled to your own opinion too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Warriors in Boston for making to the NBA Finals, and Warriors going to win it all. Man, it's hard to go against them light skinned dude, even though I'm team dark skin. You know what I'm saying? I'm team dark skin, but let's see what's gonna happen, Darlene. Let's see. We might get an upset. It's a good matchup though. It's gonna be a good matchup, and it's gonna most definitely wear down Steph Curry because he's gonna have to play defense because Boston is a well-rounded team. Boston can score at every position, so they're not gonna be able to hide Steph. Nah. Jimmy, I said, as a Lakers fan, I can't root for the Celtics. Nah. See, I'm from the Bay and we win it all. Okay. Bay Area, E40. What is y'all on that 40 water, huh? Darlene, y'all on that 40 water. No, they had to go game 7, Darlene, because hey, Miami was one of the top defensive. That was the number 1 and number 2 defensive teams in the NBA. The Celtics in the Heat. It's gonna be a good final series though. I can't say it's gonna be a good final series. When Steph pull up from 40, it's a whop. It's a wrap. Most definitely, man. Steph is cold. Steph is good. Steph good. But they gonna need Wiggins to play big. Wiggins gonna have to play big. Poole gonna have to play big. And my boy, most definitely, Splash Brothers. The Splash Brothers are gonna have to be great. The Splash Brothers are gonna have to be great. But y'all know what's even funnier though? KD old team in the final and Kyrie old team in the finals. KD and Kyrie teams in the finals. Yeah, Butler was spectacular. Jimmy Butler was spectacular. Jimmy Bucket. All right, y'all. Yeah, Kyrie getting his own way. Yeah, Kyrie. I don't know what's wrong with Kyrie, man. Kyrie just one of them dudes, man. See, that's just like, you know, yeah, Kyrie just one of them dudes. You know, a lot of times people let their pride get in the way of reality, man. And sometimes to take reality, you have to slap them in the face and realize, like, damn, I wasn't doing that. Okay, cool. Yay. But, all right, y'all. I know I've been instead of saying, all right, y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all ain't got to leave. And y'all ain't got to go off YouTube. But y'all got to get the hell out of Big Round Pig. Meet y'all at Uncle Levi, man. They're fine. Make sure y'all have y'all drinks ready. Make sure y'all have y'all drinks ready. Make sure y'all get y'all cold water, beer, whatever it is you gonna need. Cause y'all Uncle Levi ain't been on in about a month. So you know he coming with it. He finna come with it. Uncle Levi about to come with it. So make sure y'all getting y'all self prepared for Uncle Levi tonight. Just going down in a major way. Like I say, y'all ain't gotta leave and y'all ain't gotta get off of YouTube, but y'all gonna have to get the hell out of Big Wild P. All right. All right, I love each and every one of y'all, man. Y'all be safe. Put God first. Peace out.